Hello everyone. I am today going to be live with Mrunal Thakur. Hi Mrunal.
Hello, how are you?
So I think
Uh,
housework, doing these lovely lives with
Going on, right?
you.
Jhadu
Yeah.
pocha and all of that.
Yeah. It's
You
it's
know,
the best way.
you know, Rudrani, I really respect my mother because she does it every day without saying a word. And, today I realize the value, she does it without complaining. And
Yeah.
it's really difficult. It's not easy at all. I think we usually take things for granted. The fact that of going out, meeting friends. Uh, 2 days it's fine, but more than 3 days you can't stay at home. But now it's for good. I'm happy that the lockdown has been announced, and I'm happy that people are staying home, taking precautions. Uh, Although there is immense panic going on right now because a couple of people want to travel back home and there's no public transport that they can travel in. So things are getting better. Just hope that people take precautions, yeah, because once it starts, COVID-19, it's gonna get awful if we don't take precautions. This is the first time I'm going live like this. It's insane.
It's
I was
interesting.
still trying. Yeah, and I'm also like tech technology challenge person, so I really
Uh-huh.
don't know how it functions. So I was really
But I think you're
palpating
doing
before.
well. Would you like to start off by saying hi to everyone who's joined us?
Yes, Guru Raj, my brother Mandar, who's live from inside.
Hi Mandar.
Uh, uh, Bhas Guru, Snehil, I am unknown. Wow, this is quite some username. Karus, hello Karus. I'm Diljit. I am Shiva Singh. Anu Belara. Hello guys. Hi Simranjeet. Yeah, there you go. There are many. My God.
I'm going to start with a few questions and then we will continue our conversation. We got a question from Aryan who said
Mm-hmm.
that can you please share with us some
Mm-hmm.
funny moments that happened with you on the set of your upcoming movie, which is the Jersey remake?
There are so many uh, funny moments. Oh, there was one. There was a scene with Shahid, and I really adore him. I really look up to him, and in that scene, I had to slap him, and I just couldn't do it. But the first slap went right here. Everybody started laughing and I was palpating and people are looking at me on set and like, is to matlab she's really scared to even like slap him. And how do I slap him? Yeah, like I had to forget that, guys, we're shooting a scene and I really have to like pull up my socks and go for it. And he's so supportive. Shahid is really very, very focused and he really helps me. Shahid made me feel really comfortable. He's like, it's okay, even I'm struggling, it's the initial days, so don't worry, things are gonna get better because, once we start living the journey, it's gonna get easier for us to get into the character and perform. And eventually, I think he's fun, yeah. Matlab, he knows when it is masti time and he knows when it is work. He's so focused, and God, he's so, so, so talented. I'm really happy that I'm sharing my screen space with him because I have like Pankaj sir with me and Shahid on the other side, and they both are like such fantastic performers.
Mhm.
And I feel like I learn a lot only by sitting at the monitor and watching them.
Have you been a cricket fan? Is that because I know the film, obviously, his character?
Yeah, now since Virat Kohli is married, but I mean, who wasn't crazy for him though, I remember wearing the jersey and going in the match and with my brother, watching the semi-finals in Mumbai. It was fun, like just cheering like that in the stadium. And I don't believe I'm doing a film which is based on cricket right now.
Tell me about your character. Tell me about what's very interesting about the character you're playing in Jersey.
There are a lot of things, like first of all, the story is so good. Rudrani, when you watch that, when I saw the scenes, the original film, and I just fell in love with the emotions and the graph. And I don't really cry that often, yeah, but I had those tears and it was so inspiring. So see, my agenda is whatever work I do, I should just be, be associated with the film, which kind of inspires you and kind of wakes you up. Just for example, there's a lot of challenges going on now on Instagram. I challenge you to do this, I challenge you to do that. And what I do is I just tag my friends and just tell them that I am not challenging you, I'm just inspiring you. Agar aapko karna hai to karo, nahi karna hai to mat karo. So
So
that's the
sweet.
thing. I just want to do something that is inspiring, and people should just feel like, Are yaar, there's something in it. Uh, that something is in me too. And why am I sitting here? I should also just like step out and do what I'm good at. So I'm really happy because through these characters, I learn a lot of things. Not just Jersey, but to begin with Love Sonia, Super 30,
Yeah.
Toofan. It's been an impeccable journey. I'm really, really enjoying it because every day when I come back home, I learn something new.
Before I talk about Tufan, because you mentioned it, I must say, does it feel surreal because today you're getting the kind of roles that you always wanted to, working with the kind of people that you always wanted to?
Yeah, it feels like a dream or something that I already dreamt of. Uh, the best thing is that, when I'm doing some work, not because, it's quarantine and lockdown periods going on, in general also, when I'm just cleaning my house, my dad comes and looks up to me and he's like, oh, she's the star. Look at her cleaning the house. I said, so, Papa? He's like, I still don't believe it. It's the same person who I see on screen. I said, yeah, कल को पता चले कि मुझे सीन में झाड़ू मारना है, so I should be able to do it now. So yeah, but it feels like a dream, yeah, and I still don't believe it's happening. I mean, we almost finished. We finished shooting Toofan, and Jersey's like almost 50% done. So, and another film that I'm doing with Sony, Aap Micholi, that's also ready. So all these years I've worked hard and it's finally paying off, and I'm really happy about that. I have to tell you, every day my routine is like wake up,
Hmm.
clean the house, and it's all divided. Like my brother is designated, like he's designated to do a certain kind of work. Sister does something, dad does something, mom does something. Although my dad is working, and he's my superhero, yeah. Such period, he's a banker. And I feel like bankers are not really appreciated. So this is a big shout out to all the bankers who's still working, making sure that, they're taking care of our economy. And also the securities, yeah, the watchmen and everybody, they are non-stop working for us, making sure that we are safe. So kudos to you guys.
I know that you all were, Farhan and you all were shooting when, of course, this happened
Yeah,
and they put out the
yeah.
entire message. So, could you
Yeah.
tell us about that?
Yeah, so like one day before 2 days before the lockdown, it was supposed to be like a holiday and then shoot. So the team decided because the situation was getting worse, we preponed the shoot, and we made sure that we finish it in one go itself. It was easier because you never know who's traveling, who's coming, how people don't have the luxury of traveling in cars and Ubers and stuff like that. I don't know how they come. So I think it was very important for us to wrap the film as soon as possible so that people can just like be at home and not be the carriers. Yeah, I might not get affected. I'm really young, and even though I might just recover because my immunity is strong. But when you come home, there are lots of different age group people. You might just give it to them. So I think I am home since March 1st, I guess. First or fourth, yeah. So I'm happy that
And
we at least smoothly finished, although Josie got stuck. But it was not like 8 days work that you will quickly finish it and get done with the film. It was a
sure.
big chunk, so we decided to just like give a break and not wait for something horrible to happen and just. So we just flew back from Chandigarh to Bombay.
What have you been observing in these lockdown days around people? Would you like to tell the ones who are even planning to a little bit, change their mind about not practicing social distancing? Yeah, your
They'll get
thoughts?
one tight slap from me. Sachi mein. And I feel like we celebrities, we are influencers, okay, in a way. And I saw, like, I would not like to name that person, but she
Sure.
went, live from Instagram where she said that I'm going on a mini vacation and I'm so happy I'm stepping out of the house after 10 days. And I immediately wrote down, I said, dude, you have 5.4 million followers and you're not supposed to mislead your followers. And they would be like, just because she's stepping out, it's okay for us to step out. Like I was checking out a couple of paps, Instagram, social networking sites, and I saw actors still traveling. My heart was like, God, I hope they're safe, first of all, and because people look up to us. So it is our responsibility to, take precautions and stay home and, not step out. And I think that was a bit too much.
Why don't you tell them as to the kind of skills you're picking up, or what you're trying new, and what's interesting happening in your life, and you're keeping yourself busy during the lockdown?
Yeah, Modi sir said that you need to do social distancing, not emotional distancing, You need to stay at home. You can talk to your friends, thanks to FaceTime, thanks to, Instagram and all these live things that you can go from. Uh, you listen, guys, have you even considered helping your parents? Because I feel like they go through a lot all day. I think sitting and downloading those apps and some party apps, I have no clue. People are asking me to join those, and I was like, guys, I have a lot to catch up with. I am so happy to have conversation with my parents, to cook dinner for them, to peel
What did you
garlic. I mean, it's
What did you
it's
last
it's
cook? What did you last cook?
Oh my God, last cook fries. Like my brother who plays Fortnite all night, he loves fries, and that's the midnight craving. So he's like, Didi, I want to eat some fries. And I'm like, okay, there you go. So sweet potatoes and yeah, that's.
Farita
Mm-hmm.
Anjun 787
Mm-hmm.
is asking you your favorite actor. I
It's
think
Shah Rukh
Bollywood.
Khan. Anytime Shah Rukh Khan. I really want to work with him, and I've been dreaming also about it. It's quite funny though.
Really?
Like
So
on a
cute.
movie set. And another favorite actor right now, recently I'm binge watching, is Keanu Reeves. I really adore that man. The, that man has inspired me to do some action movie. Like I really want to do something like full on action and with guns and stuff like that. So this haircut was inspired by Naomi Scott because
Oh.
I really loved her in Aladdin. And then I was like, let me just stalk this girl. She's so pretty. And then I found out she's half Indian. And then I saw she just went like this short. I was like, okay, I want to do something. For Toofan, I want to go this short. I want to change the inhibition. I want to change everything. Heroine लंबे बालों में आती है, blow वो सब हवा आती है, बाल उड़ते
Uh,
हैं. Let's get practical.
you mentioned Tufan, and would you like to tell them about what your character is like? And of course, we know that Farhan is playing the role of a boxer out there.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, tell
Although I'm
us.
not supposed to talk much about it, but I'm just going to say that she's a very liberal girl. You can make out from her hair.
Yeah, love it.
And yeah, she's liberal. She's a person who would always say right is right, wrong is wrong, don't mess with me. And it's something different that I have done. Yeah, I haven't done this before. Like every day for me was magical on the sets. On my way back home, I would just look at the sky and be like, this is the kind of satisfaction, this is the kind of work satisfaction I wanted. And it's happening, and I just can't wait for the audience to see it. It's very different being directed by Rakesh and Prakash Mehra. It's I'm so happy. I think I'm really blessed. And Farhan is fantastic too. I'm like so blessed, yeah, to have like to be working with Farhan and Shahid and Hrithik and John. I'm really, really happy.
One more question, and this is what this person says. The person is Yash, and is asking, what do you
Yash.
think about Shahid? Just one word for Shahid Kapoor and the entire experience. I don't know how it's going to happen, but let's see. Mrunal, do you want to take that?
Oh wow. I think it's fabulous. It's fab. Like uh he, right from the director, my producer, Gautam and Aman and Shahid, they come together as a team and they're like a family and they understand what's going going on with that person? Is that person, so, there was this particular scene which was scheduled, and I thought I was not ready for it. And emotionally, also performance-wise, it was not coming. Then you start judging yourself that shit, yeah, will I be able to do it? Will I be not able to do it? Am I capable of doing? Then you just feel like you're in so much pressure. But
Mhm.
not all producers do this. But this Aman, he's such a fantastic producer. He just went on and he said that, Mrunal, you want to do this scene later sometime? And I was like, do I have the option to? He said, yeah, we can reschedule it. And he's like, let's do it. I was like, I'm so thankful because I get that much time to prepare. When you watch a scene, like a 2 minute, 3 minute scene, it just goes like that. But when you have to
Yeah.
shoot it, oh God, although it was difficult for me because I was juggling between two projects. I was doing Ankh Macholi and Jersey, and it was really difficult. Yeah, I don't know how actors do it. Trust me, it's really
Yeah.
difficult when you juggle two characters from here and there.
So how do you sort of come out of it? Like if you're doing something for Acme Choli and then you have to go back to the other character, what do you do to sort of maintain that balance?
So I like listening music.
Hmm.
Okay. So I don't know. I just select one song for one character. It might sound a little funny, but this is how it works for me. I select a song and I keep
Okay.
hearing that song over and over again. The criteria is that the fact that the lyrics of the song should match the journey of the character that I'm playing.
But that's fantastic. But
Yeah.
I
And
think everybody has their own process. This is the part of your process.
yeah, but I have seen Farhan doing that too. Like if there is an emotional scene going, which we're supposed to shoot, he would just sit on a chair with his headphones in his ears, and he would just be like listening to that song. He would just perform, and I would just keep looking at him, and I was like,
Hmm.
wow. Like I was crying because he performed so well, and I'm not supposed to cry. But after the scene, he's like, fine, huh? What's up? So it's amazing how he does it. Yeah, it's an art. Not everybody can do it.
Avinash Spark made a very sweet comment, and I just happened to see it. They said that he loved your acting in Super 30 and
Thank you,
wishes you
Avinash.
about it. But Super 30 did get you a lot of love, didn't it?
Yeah, Super 30 was magical too. It was amazing. It I think लड़कों के मामलों में हमारा choice बहुत अच्छा है. That was something that just stole people's heart, I feel.
Favorite South Indian actors. So I'm sure you answered
Prabhas,
that question.
yeah, he's such a, I mean, Bahubali, of course. I think who doesn't have a crush on him? So, yeah, Prabhas.
That is kind of true. To end it, thank you. I think I was having so much fun, but I know you'll also have to go ahead. I'm having so much fun. We must do this soon again,
Yes, let's
Mrunal.
do that
And
again.
uh, I'm feeling so positive talking to you. To end it, would you like to talk to everybody here who's been here? Tell them how to stay positive during this time, how to follow social distancing, and still be happy and utilize the most of the time.
Hmm. See, guys, apart from India, there are a lot of countries who are still functioning. They are still working, they're still out. You know, the best thing about this lockdown is the fact that, we are safe, we are away from Corona, and I think now the other countries are regretting it too. You know, so let's appreciate this thing. Let's stay home, let's take care of ourselves because all we want to do is just for this virus to end. I'm really happy that you know the families are coming together, please spend time with your family. Don't just sit inside the house in your room and just watch. Uh, Obviously, maintain the distance, but try to have a conversation because that wouldn't keep you that wouldn't make you depressed. If you'll just sit in your room and just be like, you'll not work out, you'll not take care of yourself, obviously anyone is going to feel low and little, depressed. So don't crib, guys, it's for your betterment. I just want to say this to people that whoever your staff is, work at your place, just make sure that you give them एक दो महीने का salary in advance because they also have to stock up their house. So I made sure that my staff is they are safe and they're stocked up, and you, trying to donate, PM Cares Fund, Narendra Modi. I've been following Narendra sir, and it's like there's a lot of updates about where you can donate. Make sure that you donate the right account. Uh, yeah, and just be home, yeah, because police are like struggling for the crowd to stay at home. And they come out saying that, oh, I was feeling low, so I just stepped out. That's not the reason, guys. Just stand in your balcony, in your window, take the fresh air, and just be at home. Don't be the carrier. I have to specially mention
Absolutely.
about, you know, Joginder Sharma. He played the I think T20 World Cup, and now he's serving as the police. So hats off to Mr. Sharma. I'm so like happy that players like cricketers are serving and taking care of the nation.
No, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mrunal. Lovely
Thank
chatting
you.
with you always. It's, I think all of us feel a little bit more positive. I'm sure all of you are feeling more inspired. As you see, like you said, make most of your time. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining us.
yeah.
Thank you, Mrunal. Lots of
Thank
love.
you.
I'm going to talk to you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Yes, yes.
Bye.
Arjun, bye, bye.
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 Watch E-Town News Monday to Friday at 9:30 p.m. only on Zoom.